On the program, as promised, Mr. Nick Aaron, the man who played Popeye Wynn on Band of Brothers. Nick, how you doing?
Yay!
I'm well, guys. How are you?
Oh, we couldn't be better.
Good stuff.
So let me jump right into it. And how did you get the role of Popeye Wynn? Did you have to? We've heard a lot of stories about the casting and the different people that had to read for different parts. Did you walk in as Popeye Wynn, or did you read for several other guys before you were called in for Popeye?
No, I didn't originally go in for Popeye. I think it's funny because a lot of us had to read for either Spears or Welsh, which we thought we were going in for those parts. But I think they were trying to match us up to how the veterans looked when they would have been at that age. I think so, because I remember seeing a picture of Popeye in his Class A uniform, and it was given to me by his granddaughter. Now I looked at this picture, and it was a picture of me and my Class A's, and it was freaky. And then you start to think, well, hang on a minute. Did they cast us how we looked and how the guys would have looked,
Right. Now, I've always wondered that if it was going to be closest to looks, attributes, and personality, or if it was.
No, I'm telling you, it was freaky. It was freaky. I remember meeting Babe when I first met Babe Heffron. I didn't have to tell him who I was playing.
Wow.
Now, I walked over to him, and he called Bill Garnier over, and he said, "You'll never guess who this guy's playing." And Bill immediately said, "Oh my God, you look just like him."
Oh my God, that had to have been one of the most endearing and probably weirdest feelings.
Dude, it was really freaky. It was really freaky.
It would have to be just completely surreal to have the originals, the heroes of World War II, the heroes of Easy Company, tell you are that guy. You're Popeye.
Yeah, exactly. He was a little guy. He was skinny, and it was really surreal. I remember it to this day. I remember exactly where we were, and Babe Heffron, and I was just about to introduce myself, and he said, "You don't need to tell me who you're playing." And he called Bill over, and Bill went, "Oh my God, you look just like him." It was weird.
That brings up an interesting question from one of our closest and endearing Band of Sisters viewers, Jenny Lehman from Minnesota. She wants to know, since Popeye had passed away before the premiere, was it hard to talk to him beforehand, or did you get an opportunity to meet with him to talk about the filming and the character?
No, I didn't get a chance to meet him or talk to him, actually, because I don't think he was well.
Okay.
I remember speaking to his granddaughters, and I was trying to get to talk to his wife, but I think it was a lot. There was a lot going on. I'm not sure if he was really fit enough or well enough, especially for me to start hassling him. I spoke to his granddaughters a lot, and I met them all at when we had the premiere in France. And it was terrifying. It's terrifying. There's so much pressure on your shoulders to do a good job, especially as he just passed away.
Right.
He passed away. Literally, I think it was 2 weeks into shooting. I think that he passed away, and then you look down and you suddenly, you're wearing, mock-up fake dog tags, but still, it's got all his details on, and it just suddenly hits home. Going, oh man, I just really hope I do a good job here, And then, being a Brit, and you're thinking about the accents and all that, and it was really terrifying. It was really terrifying. But no, I didn't get a chance to speak to him. I spoke to his family a lot, and I spoke to Carwood Lipton about him, because Donnie put me in touch with Lipton, and I had a little chat with him about Popeye, which was really helpful.
Now, did you get an opportunity to talk with Shifty about Popeye? Because from what I understand, they joined together.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, they betted each other. Yeah.
Yeah. Was Shifty able to give you a little insight, or did you bring your acting skills into play more or less to get Popeye?
I kind of had to just had to get a feel for it. It was quite hard to find out about, even though he was a really popular guy, in the company. I had to try and find out more, because I only got a chance to speak to Shifty. I can't remember. Peter will correct me on this or something, but I'm not sure if I spoke to Shifty before shooting, but I definitely spoke to Shifty once we were in shooting, and when we'd wrapped and when we were in the premiere, because it was really sweet hearing all these lovely things that Shifty was saying about Popeye, and those guys were close, really close.
Well, I know that it's kind of surreal after talking with everybody that we've had an opportunity to talk with so far, for me to go back and rewatch Band of Brothers and point out the people that we've talked to and go, and there's Neil McDonough, and there's Popeye Wynn, and and go through everybody and go, oh my God, it's surreal to me to be able to talk with you guys and get all this behind the scenes stuff. I can't imagine being able to talk to the guys that you're going to portray, or that you are portraying, or their friends. That has to be mind-boggling, to be acting out their life story when they have input on that story.
I mean, it was such an honor. It really was. It was such an honor just to tell these guys' stories, and to be part of it. It was a blessing. It really was, man. It was a total blessing.